Being a perfectionist sounds like a great thing. People tell you that's why you're successful, that's why you're driven, that's why you're able to accomplish big things. This was my sole reality for a long time. I felt that being hard on myself was the only reason that I improved. That the voice in my head saying, I could do better, I could be better, is the reason all of my success is happening. I've realized though there is a dark side to perfectionism. Nobody really sees it at first because can it be really great and motivating? Absolutely. But sometimes it just makes you feel like you are never enough. I've spent a huge part of my life chasing progression, chasing achievement, and even when I win something, I'll sometimes lay awake at night and be like, oh, but what could I have done better? I could have done this a little bit differently, would have made it a little bit better, would have felt a little bit better. In sports, that mindset can take you really far. I mean, you analyze things, you practice, you fine-tune things, and you never really settle. And that's a very respectable thing to have that much passion and determination. But there's a point where it changes, where nothing you do ever feels like it's ever going to be enough. It can end up kind of being proof that, maybe I'm not good enough how I am in this exact moment. I've caught myself doing this a lot. I can have a great productive day, land a lot of tricks, accomplish things that I am proud of, things that I've worked hard at for months. And instead of being proud, my brain will literally just go, okay, yeah, well, what's next? And my heart and soul is sitting back like, yeah, you're right, but I also feel like I did great. Yeah, but what's next? What could have been better? What tiny improvements could you have done? Could you really do this consistently again? And I'm sitting back feeling like, yeah, I think so. I'm happy, but now I'm anxious. Suddenly, the moment that you worked so hard for, it's gone because your perfectionist brain will not let you live in the moment, be content, be happy for what your soul and your heart has worked so hard for so long. I'm serious. I've won world championships and my brain will go, oh dang, I should have added this trick. It literally obviously didn't impact the results because I won, but I'll be just for my own keepsake, I would have liked to have a video with this one extra trick. Why didn't I do that? Why? And I'm my heart and soul are sitting back but my brain, my perfectionist brain is nope, never good enough. What? Please let me enjoy what I just earned, brain. Please. The biggest problem with perfectionism is that it tricks you into believing that it is always a good thing. It does help. I do respect it. I mean, it's the reason you show up, it's the reason you work hard, it's the reason you care. But when your confidence and contentment with yourself as a person, depends on being perfect, you're, constantly fighting against yourself. All for the reason that perfection does not exist. Just like this video, perfection doesn't exist. My dog can live its best life barking because why not? Dogs bark. It's okay. It's okay. Other dogs are allowed to bark too. There will always be something you could improve. There will always be something you could have done differently. There will always be another goal. And if you don't learn to appreciate yourself during the process, you're going to spend your entire life charging towards a finish line that is never going to come. I think a lot of athletes are struggling with this because we are taught that being uncomfortable, that's how you grow. And that is true, but there is a very big difference between challenging yourself and tearing yourself down. There's a difference between saying, I know I'm capable of more, and I'm not good enough right now. One creates growth and the other creates exhaustion. I don't want to stop caring. I don't want to stop improving. I don't want to stop chasing my big goals. But I'm learning that I can still chase my goals without losing the appreciation for where I am today. I can still want more without feeling like what I've done isn't enough. I can chase the next goal while still appreciating where I am right now in this very second. I can challenge myself while still giving myself credit for how far I've come. If you are also someone who struggles with perfectionism, I want you to remember these things. Your standards, they're allowed to be high. Your dreams, they're allowed to be big, but you don't have to destroy yourself in order to reach them. Because one day you'll look back at the moments of you being frustrated, doubting yourself and wishing you were better, and realize those were the moments that taught you patience, that taught you resilience, and how to keep going, even when things weren't perfect. Perfectionism doesn't exist, but growth does. So chase that instead. Please don't sacrifice your peace trying to find perfectionism. Although perfectionism doesn't exist, becoming someone you are proud of, that's where it's at. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, please be kind to yourself, and again, progress over perfection.